In this presentation, I'm going to be discussing the HIV or AIDS medication called AZT. It's also known as Retrovirus. A little description on HIV and AIDS. HIV is a human immunodeficiency virus. It's a virus that attacks the body's immune system. If not treated, it can lead to AIDS, which is the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. There are 3 stages of HIV. There's acute HIV infection, chronic HIV infection, and then acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. With effective treatment, many people can live long, healthy lives with HIV. Alright, skip the slide. This slide is just some symptoms I showed that can go along with HIV: swollen lymph nodes, fever, night sweats, mouth ulcers, fatigue, chills, muscle aches, and rash. Then we'll go on to discuss the AZT or Retrovirus medication. It's an antiretroviral medication. It treats HIV and AIDS. It was originally used to treat cancer, however, it wasn't effective, so they had to stop using it for that specific purpose. AZT is a drug called Compound S, was a remade version of AZT. This medication was tested among animal cells infected with HIV, and it was found that it blocks the virus's activity. There was an AZT trial, which studies were performed to test its effectiveness. Participants got either the drug, AZT, or a placebo. AZT was proven effective after multiple deaths from what was deemed the placebo group. Many people were dying, or they figured out were probably on the placebo group, so they had to cancel the study and get everybody on the medication because they found out that it was effective at that time. Many people now use AZT along with additional medications because of mutations of the virus. After so long of people being on this medication, they found out that it wasn't staying effective, and so additional medications were required along with AZT to be used to help treat HIV. How AZT works: it stops the action of an enzyme called reverse transcriptase. It slows the progression of the virus. Additional HIV or AIDS medications, AZT alone stopped working to inhibit the virus. Additional medications were added along with AZT. Reverse transcriptase inhibitors, protease inhibitors, and fusion inhibitors are now used. Reverse transcriptase inhibitors stop viral RNA from being turned into DNA. Protease inhibitors prevent new virions from cutting their enzymes into usable pieces. And fusion inhibitors stop HIV from entering CD4 cells. How AZT works: so reverse transcriptase enzyme is a protein that consists of 2 peptide subunits. A viral strand of RNA and a new strand of DNA sits at the interface of those 2 subunits. The larger subunit performs like a ribonuclease and digests the RNA after the DNA copy has been made. Reverse transcriptase lowers the activation energy. This is just a little picture I found: HIV care continuum, the steps that people with HIV take from diagnosis to achieving and maintaining viral suppression. So once they're diagnosed with HIV, then they start getting they get doctors involved to figure out their course of medications and which combination of medications they'll start using. So they'll receive those meds. Then they stay within the care of doctors and continue to take the medications, and then they can achieve and maintain viral suppression of their of the HIV virus. And then I just found a diagram of the AZT drug, the structure format of it. And then here is a list of my references. Thank you.